My youngest daughter, Isla's sitting next to me, reaches over to my popcorn, leans over to my ear and goes, 12. I go, 12 what, Isla? She goes, you know. I go, no, I don't know what you're talking about. She leans in closer and goes, Wakanda. Oh. I feel like I'm a better parent when I'm not there. Like when something happens for my family, if I'm gone, it's so much better. My daughter's got their periods. Ooh, that was a pause, huh? The guys on the top row are like, all right, I'm gonna go get another beer real quick. My daughter's got their periods. Now, Georgia got hers first. She's the oldest. That's how that works. I wasn't there, thank God, because I would have fucked that up royally. I would have been like, all right, you go to the river and do laundry for a week. You're dirty. Don't get. Now, Georgia, just to paint the picture, is a simple moron. Like a very good-hearted Christian moron. Just doesn't know what she's saying. We were playing categories one time. You know where you roll the dice, letter comes up, fill all the categories? Me, George, and Isla. We roll the letter N. I look at Isla. First one is U.S. states. I go, Isla, what did you put for U.S. states to start with N? And she goes, couldn't think of one. I go, you're in 8th grade. You couldn't think of one state that started with the letter N? And she goes, no, could you? And I go, yeah, Nevada. She goes, never heard of it. I go, Georgia, what did you put? She goes, New Hampshire. I was like, Isla, is that a state? I thought that was a Providence. Next one's street names. I go, Isla, what did you put for street names to start with letter N? And she goes, Nebraska. I'm like, bitch! That's what I put. I go, Georgia, what did you put for street names to start with the letter N? And she goes, I think I did this wrong. I go, what did you put for street names that start with the letter N, Georgia? And she goes, I don't want to tell you guys. I think I'm going to keep it to myself. I'm like, now you're definitely fucking telling us. She goes, I wrote Notorious B.I.G. Wasn't that his street name? You beautiful fucking idiot. Yes, it was. She got her period on a Saturday night, in the middle of the night. Woke up Sunday morning, bleeding, freaking out, crack of dawn. I was on the road, thank God. Walked into our bedroom, woke up my wife, 5 in the morning, bleeding and crying. Her exact words were, Mommy, I'm not ready to be a big girl today. It breaks your heart. It really does. My wife is a fucking gangster. I joke a lot about her. She's a bad motherfucker. Dude, she scooped her up, took her out to the living room, put her down on the couch, put some towels down, I hope. Went out, got donuts, came home, started season 1, episode 1 of Downton Abbey, and that became their show. That was George's entrance into womanhood. That's how they bonded. I came home, I didn't even know anything had happened. I was drunk, obviously. We had just put our new pool in, so I go and I grab Isla, I take her outside, I throw her in the pool. I grab Georgia, you already know it, don't you? The second I grab her, she goes, get your hands off me! I'm like, whoa, you do not talk to your father like that. Isla pops up out of the pool. Dad, we got a bleeder! Georgia starts crying immediately. Leanne yells at me. I end up in the pool with Isla drinking a double Tito's and soda. Getting the full rundown. Isla's like, Dad, I followed the tracks into Mom's room. I go, you followed tracks? She goes, like a hunter, Dad. Looks at me dead in the face and goes, hey, Dad, I promise you right now, I'll never get my period. I was like, really? She goes, yeah, I'll always be your best little buddy. I almost started crying in the pool. So I was like, how stupid is she? tell you how stupid she is. I'll tell you exactly how stupid she is. If you spend too much time with her, you start getting stupid. Does that make sense? We took a family trip this summer. First morning, we all sit down for breakfast. Isla shows up 5 minutes late, sits at the table, looks at me and goes, "Hey, big boy. What did you think about those dreams last night, huh?" Now we're all looking at each other going, she thinks we have the same dreams? She's 12. For 12 years, she thought we all got the same dreams programmed every night, that everyone got the same set, like it's must-see TV. But then I'm sitting across from her going, I had 2 dreams about this kid last night. What if she cracked the code? I lean across the table, I go, "Hey, did you have a dream that I was locked in a trunk?" My wife goes, "What the fuck are you doing? We don't have the same dreams." Isla kicks me under the table. She goes, "I'll talk to you after breakfast." That afternoon, we're going snorkeling, right? We're out on the boat, and I'm watching Isla look off the side of the boat at the horizon. It looks beautiful. Great moment as a parent to say, "Hey, baby girl, what are you thinking about?" Your kid turns around, dream scenario. "Hey, Dad, thanks." I go, "Hey, baby girl, what are you thinking about?" She turns around and goes, "We should get tattoos." I go, "We're not getting tattoos." She goes, "No, Dad, think about it. If we all got the same one, we'd never regret it." I go, "You're 12, Isla. What tattoo would you want?" She goes, "What's it called when you cover your arm?" I go, "You want a fucking sleeve? You want to sleeve? You're going to be the only 8th grader walking into homeroom like it's a jiu-jitsu tournament. What do you want sleeved on your arm, Isla?" She goes, "A wolf." "Yeah, Dad, his head would start up here, his body would come by my elbow, and his tail would come out to my fingertip. That way you'd know if I was happy, because I'd be wagging my finger." I'm like, "Turn this boat around, we're getting tattoos." There was a period of time where Leanne and I would take Isla's tests from school outside and read her answers aloud to each other in astonishment at the human being we had created. She took a test in Proverbs one time. Very simple. Proverbs. They gave her the first part. She had to fill out the second part. Very simple. The grass is always greener when you water it, is what she put. Don't bite the hand that's brown. Children should be seen and not touched. This is the child. This is the child in chest deep water in a pool, staring me in the eyes going, "I'll never get my period, I promise." Then a year and a half later, on a Friday. Now, it's important I tell you it's a Friday, because on Fridays, Leanne, my wife, goes to therapy and her chiropractor. So she is incommunicado all day. I'm at home, phone rings, it's a school nurse. She goes, "I have Isla in the office. Is there a parent at home?" I was like, "I'll do." Gives the phone to Isla, her first words, "I tried to stop it, Dad." I go, "Stop what?" She goes, "I got my period." I'm like, "Bitch, you promised." I'm like, "You called the wrong number, dickhead. Call your mom." She's like, "Dad, I need you right now." Immediately as a parent, I'm melting down. So I'm like, she's freaking out at school. She's by herself. She's going through what Georgia went through. This isn't my skill set. I got this. I go, "Okay, baby. All right. Okay. How'd you get it?" She was like, "Dad, I was playing kickball." Immediately, I'm like, "Oh, poor kid, probably thought she blew out her pussy." Just, oh, shit. "Oh, I'm out, coach. I'm out. Yeah. I tore my twat. It's bad. I blew out my cooch, coach. I'm going to have to sit this one out. Pinch runner, pinch runner." Now I'm spiraling a like, all right, what do you need from me? New pants, new panties, new socks? Did it get in your socks? A bucket, some towels, garlic. We're gonna keep the vampires away from you. She's like, Dad, I'm fine. Mom gave me a go bag. I go, okay, then what are you calling me for? She goes, I need you to go to the store and get supplies. I'm like, how bad is this period? She's like, no, Dad, I'm throwing myself a period party tonight. I'm like, I'm sorry, what did you just say? She's like, all the girls are doing it, Dad. I need you to go to the store and get supplies. Get a red velvet cake. I'm like, I go, baby, I don't think I can eat a red velvet cake. Knowing what it symbolizes. She's like, Dad, you need a red velvet cake for a period party because you put the name of your period on the cake. I'm like, who names their period? She's like, Georgia named hers after the girl from Progressive Auto Insurance. She's like, Dad, please, I need you right now. I have 10 people coming tonight. I go, we have 10 little girls coming to the house? She goes, no, 8 girls, 2 boys. I'm like, who invites boys to a period party? And I hear her sinister little giggle on the phone, and she goes, Dad, that's the fun of it. We don't tell them why they're there. Now I'm like, fuck it, I'm in. I have never had more fun at a party in my entire life. Planning, hosting, and attending a period party. I dressed all in red like it was Chinese New Year's. Drinking Pinot Noir. I made pasta with chunky marinara sauce. And I giggled the whole night with all these little girls at these 2 boys, Max and Carter, right? Faces covered in red cake. Like it's their honeymoon, and they're like, fuck it, I'll eat it anyway. The whole party, these 2 boys are looking at the cake going, who the hell's Jason? My daughter, Isla Kreisher, named her period Jason because she got it on Friday the 13th. I pray this child doesn't find marijuana. My dad just found marijuana. 70 years old, started eating it every night. 20 milligrams, my mom says. Dad's eat 20. That's what I said. I was like, that's a lot. I goes, are there any side effects? She goes, other than the fact that he calls me bro a lot? No. We go down to Tampa, spend some time with my parents. We're out on their dock. My whole family, my dad, my mom. You can tell when my dad's weed kicks in because he starts humming Jimmy Buffett songs. All of a sudden, he just pops up, turns around to us, and he goes, who wants to talk to an owl tonight, huh? I look at my mom, I go, how much weed is Harry Potter eating? My mom's like, no, he talks to an owl every night. Show him, Albert. My dad just gets on the edge of the dock and goes, whoo! My idiot kids are like, Papa, should we hoot too? He's like, yeah, come on, girls, we'll all hoot. Let's do it. Here we go. Hoo! Now, the 3 of them are on the edge of the dock like 3 crips letting them know cops are in the neighborhood. Hoo-dee-hoo! Hoo-dee-hoo! Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo! 5 minutes goes by. 5 minutes. We don't hear a sound. I look at my dad. I go, hey, Dad, maybe we should sit down. I don't think your owl's out tonight. He's like, yeah, that's crazy. He's always out. Don't worry. We'll try again tomorrow, girls. Pour a glass of wine. 30 seconds later, clear as a bell, all of us here. Ooh. I get chill bumps. I look at my dad and I go, Dad, it's your owl. He's like, I told you, bro. He's like, I'll get him going, and once I get him going, we can all talk to him, all right? Ooh. And right on top of it, we hear, ooh. 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 My oldest daughter goes, Dad, I go, shut the fuck up. We're talking to an owl. She goes, Dad, I go, wait your turn, bitch, I'm next. She goes, Dad, look across the lake at the old man on his dock. Sure as shit, there's another drunk, blind old white man just, woo, woo, woo. These two are like Ric Flair in a cave, just, woo, 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 woo. I'm scared of marijuana. Like healthily scared of marijuana. Because I've had those bad times where you get way too high and you think you're gonna die. Your face gets cold, your heart starts racing, you can feel sawdust going down your throat. Dude, highest I've ever been, traffic school. Yeah, one hit of a blunt. I took one hit, that's it. Black guy, sitting outside traffic school, smoking a blunt, nods me over. I'm thinking, I think it's racist if I say no. I take one hit of his blunt, I'm higher than I've ever been. Now, for those of you who don't know much about marijuana, let me make this very clear. A blunt is different than a joint, okay? A joint is like a blowjob at camp. Fun, light, hey, I'll see you next year, send you a postcard, all right. A blunt is like a blowjob in prison. It's like, wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. It's brown and it hurts my throat. One hit off this blunt, one hit, and I'm so high, panic sets in. I was so scared, I walked into traffic school holding onto the black guy's shirt like... We walk in, he sits down, middle row, second seat. I sit directly in front of him, middle row, front seat. We smell like two of Snoop Dogg's fingers. Our teacher walks in, has a completely atrophied right arm. Immediately I'm thinking, I wish I had known about that before I got this high. Now I'm staring at it. I can't even help it. I'm just tracking it like... He sees me looking at it and goes, all right, let's get this off the table. Who notices something different about me? He didn't even finish his sentence before my hand was in the air like, hey, right here. As soon as it goes up, I realize I'm the only one with their hand in the air. And everyone else is looking at me like, you're going to say it? And now I'm drawing a blank on, what's it called? He's like, well, what is it? And I'm like, I'm stalling so long that the black guy taps me on the back and goes, psst, it's his arm. And that is when marijuana performed a miracle on me. Marijuana said, Bert, start talking, we'll fill in the words. I was like, I kind of want to know him first. Marijuana's like, that's not how it works, big guy. I'm going to toss him into your mouth and you hit him out of the park with your tongue. So I said to this guy, highest I've ever been in my life, 8:15 in the morning in Burbank in a middle school. I don't know if I'm the only one that sees this. But from where I'm sitting, from my perspective, it seems to me that one of your arms is fucking humongous. This guy laughed so hard, his baby arm goes rodeo on him. The black guy's dying laughing, and he goes, how do you think that happened? Black guy goes, hammer curls. I'm trying to cut back on weed. You're not supposed to smoke weed around here. Do you smoke weed, sir? I want to hear this guy fuck. Soft. So tense. Yes. Happening. God, I love that fucking answer. We're good. I can't smoke it around my kids, says my wife. I had to watch my girls for 9 days by myself. Oh. You ever watch your kids by yourself for an extended period of time, and then 2 days in you start really clearly seeing both sides of the abortion debate? You're like, oh. I think you should be able to kill them up to 9th grade. Put them in the tub. Bloop, 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 bloop. My wife sat the whole family down at the kitchen table. She goes, all right, I'm going to Vietnam for 9 days, okay, with my best friend Sandy. The girls start unraveling immediately. George is like, who are we staying with? My wife's like, Dad. They're like, who's watching us? My wife's like, Dad. They're like, who's watching Dad? My wife's like, listen, I've made a very detailed list. If your father follows this list to a T, it'll be like I never left. Georgia goes, he won't last 24 hours, Mom. Boy, I should have taken the under on that. This list was so aggressive. Wake up, 5:45 a.m. I'm like, what crops are we harvesting? Make the girls breakfast. Georgia likes avocado toast. Isla likes bone broth. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm living with Gwyneth Paltrow and a cage fighter. Breakfast should be over by 6 a.m. Send the girls to the room to get dressed. Check on Isla 6:05. She'll be asleep in her closet. 6:15. Tell Isla she has to start shitting. 6:45. Tell Isla to stop shitting. 6:50. Out the door. Drop off the girls. 7 o'clock. The first day, I woke up at 7:15. Just in the weeds. You know when all the pleasantries of parenting are out the door, you're like, get the fuck out of bed! Get the fuck out of bed! Welcome to Thunderdome, bitches! They're like, what's for breakfast? I'm like, we're intermittent fasting today, ladies. Let's go! Make your own lunch boxes. I'm making coffee. We gotta do this shit. They're like, maybe we shouldn't even go to school. We're so late. I'm like, you're not staying with me. Get the fuck out the door. They make their own lunch boxes. Get them out the door so late. You ever take your kids to school so late there's no traffic? Halfway there, you're like, fuck it, who wants to go to a water park? They make their own lunch boxes. Drop them off, come home, take a Xanax, sleep the day away. Yeah, because I'm a housewife. Wake up, pick them up from school, take them out to dinner that night, and at dinner that night, into my second glass of wine, realize I'm the only one that can drive. Georgia sees this realization on my face and goes, hey, big boy, how you think you're doing on your first day, huh? Like, I think we've had some hiccups, but all in all, I would say today's a victory. What do you think, George? She goes, really? She goes, why don't you ask your youngest daughter what she had for lunch today? I look at Isla and I go, hey, Isla, what did you have for lunch today? She just looks at me and goes, a bag of rice. I go, and she goes, a bag of rice. George is like, Dad, she packed a lunch like she was working on the railroads. She didn't even bring a fork. Dad, I go, you didn't bring a fork? Baby, didn't you feel like your lunch was missing something? She goes, yeah, soy sauce. This idiot grabbed a microwavable Uncle Ben's bag of rice, threw it in the microwave for 2 extra minutes so it would be hot at lunch. Threw it in her backpack, no lunchbox. It exploded in her backpack. She ate it out of her backpack with her hand like a fucking orangutan. My mom's in Nam. We Uber home that night. Get home, check my list. Girls should be showered and in bed by 7:30. It is 10 o'clock. I am wasted. And they're drinking Diet Cokes. Now I start unraveling. I'm like, God damn it, girls, we're running late. I need you to go in the bathroom, take a couple of whores baths, and get in bed. Georgia goes, what did you just say? A whore's bath, Georgia. Take a whore's bath and get in bed. I don't even know what that is, Dad. I go, over to the sink, pits and pussies, let's go. What did you say? Over to the sink, pits and pussies, ladies, let's go. I was standing next to Georgia. She goes, hey, Dad, how do you get rid of ringworm? I'm like, motherfucker. How did you get ringworm in one day? Georgia, stay away from dirt over there. She's got fucking ringworm. Don't touch anyone with that arm. You are highly contagious. She hears that, takes her arm, and rushes me like I hit her with a pitch. Now you got ringworm. I go, you put it on my face, asshole. Georgia's making her way out of the living room real coy, and I go, no, blood in, blood out, motherfucker. Get her, Isla. We grab Georgia, hold her down, give her ringworm. She's crying, we're laughing, send her to bed, no bath. That's the best part of the day right there. Kids in bed, I am done. Yeah. Pour myself a drink, get in my recliner, whiskey, cock, Glock, dog. Turn on Dr. Pimple Popper. Yeah. Phone rings. Leanne, hard pass. I am not defending this shit show of a day. I'm drunk, and you're not allowed to be drunk. That's the first thing on the list. Dad can't use drugs or alcohol for 9 days. For 9 days. She wants me to go to sleep every night like a fucking Mormon. Well, that was a great day. That's it for me. Looks like I'm done thinking. Nine days with these kids, and she wants me to raw dog it like a settler? Phone rings again. Leanne, hard pass. Home phone rings. What is this, 1982? Who's answering that? Stops ringing. Kill my drink. Make another drink. Start to fade away. You know that feeling where your brain starts going crazy? Like, oh, okay, here we go. I hear the girl's door open. Shit. Isla comes out over my shoulder. She goes, hey, big boy. Think you could use a little company? Nope. I go back in your room. She goes, I can't sleep. I thought I'd hang out and watch TV with you. I go, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I go, just because mom's not here doesn't mean there's no rules. She goes, I can't sleep. I go, you haven't even tried to sleep, Isla. She goes, no, I did try. I can't sleep. George is on the phone with mom. I'm like, what did you just say? She goes, George is on the phone with mom. Is that a bad thing? I go, is that a bad thing? I don't know. Did we just hold her down and give her fucking ringworm? Let me explain it to you this way, idiot. Right now, the snitch is talking to the bitch, and we are fucked. Georgia comes marching out of her bedroom, phone in hand. No, Mom, pits and pussies. That's what he said. Hold on, he's drinking. Here you go, Dad. I grab the phone, put it to my ear. All I hear is, a bag of fucking rice?